In this section, we will try to explore Power BI Desktop. As we seen before, Power BI Desktop contains Power Query, Power Pivot and Power View. And for the particular session for exploring Power BI Desktop, we will not focus on Power Query and Power Pivot. We have a separate section for this. So in this section, we will try to load one particular Excel directly into Power BI Desktop and then create the report out of it. That's what we are going to see as part of this session. Let's begin. So once you open Power BI Desktop, window will appear like this, right, after installation. Then click on blank report. Let's try to bring the data first, then I will go through the each and every aspect of Power BI Desktop, the different panes in it. So how to get the data? So as you see here, add data to your report. Once loaded, your data will appear in the data pane. Let's try to bring the data. So import data from Excel. I have a sample data here. We are going to work on the Naga garments. I have already attached all these things in the link or the GitHub. I will share it once you can practice along. So open this Excel. Now there will be option for us to either transform or load. We will go to that later. As I said, the transform will lead to the Power Query. Now we are skipping that for the benefit of this exploring Power BI Desktop. I am directly loading it. So this window will give you the preview of your data, whether you are loading it properly or whatever data you needed. Then click on just load. So this will load your data into Power BI Desktop. You can see it is creating connection in the model, that is connecting to your Excel, or if you are connecting to database, it will create connection. Then it will load the data. Now 8,129 records are present in that Excel. Then everything is loaded here. Let's try to explore the Power BI Desktop now. Let's start with the left hand side pane. Here you have a report view where you can able to create your reports, and there is a second menu here which is called the table view. Table view, what is the purpose? You have a list of tables imported and you can view your entire data here. You can see table sheet 1. If you have multiple sheets or multiple tables loaded, then this data will be appearing here. The next menu is over here is like model view. Here only you can able to create the relationship between the tables, and you can create calculated columns and measures. It is not only you can able to create calculated measures or model over here. Those will start appearing in this tab. This is the 3 important tabs. For the benefit of this introduction, I will skip this DAX and TIMDEL view for now, because it will be more developer oriented, that I will cover in the next upcoming sessions. So these 3 are the important: report, table and the model view. When you come back on the right hand side, you can see here there are 3 other toggle or windows over here. The important thing is data, where whatever data you imported or started appearing here. You imported one table here. If you import multiple tables, those will be appearing as a separate tables. Next is the visualization, where you can able to choose what visuals to be created in this canvas. This is the visualization. The another important concept is here is the filters, where you can apply filters on all pages or filters on this particular page. What is this filter on all page? You can able to create multiple pages here. So once you add certain filters, that will be applicable to all pages. So at the bottom you can add the multiple pages, and this is the filter on this page, meaning if you want to apply filters on only this particular page, that can be applied here. So this is the overall thing you need to understand about the Power BI Desktop. So all other stuffs will be explored later part of this video. More or less it creates the same thing from the top menus over here. We will try to explore multiple things later. As we brought this data here, right, let's try to create some simple report in the page 1. So I always prefer the best practices. Click on this canvas and go to background. Try to create some background image here, not the image, the color. Let's try to apply gray, so that once you draw some charts over here, it will start appearing properly. Now, what is this data? First things first, how I will usually analyze. So as soon as you go to this table view, you can able to see the different columns in this data. What is this? It seems like a sales data of the Naga garments, which contains line number, when that sale has happened, whether the order type is on shop or online orders. So from the looks of the data, you can able to sense what this data speaks about. Now, based on the column and the data present in this column, you can able to recognize what kind of business they do. They are doing on shop, meaning like over the counter sales, as well as the online orders as well. They have an online order, both are combined in this table. Now, what are the items? Meaning product, different products they are selling it here, and for that item, different category: cost, price, selling price, item quantity, item amount, tax amount, and which location it is being sold. So this is the information present. So this is how you can able to do the quick exploratory analysis or quick glance of your data. Now, with this data in place, how you can create? Let's try to do simple 2 charts and some cards over here. I will try to explain much about the cards and the simple charts. Go through all the charts later. Now, location wise analysis and the trend analysis. What is my total cost and how many quantities? This is what I want to do. How to do that? So click on this chart. I want to do the location wise analysis. I'm not going for any maps here. Just I want to see by some bar chart. Let's click on the bar chart here. So once you click on this bar chart, the chart will appear in your canvas. Now click on location. Once you click on it, it will automatically go and sit in your location, x-axis, that is location will be here. Click on this chart. Ensure you are clicking on this chart. If you click here and click on location, you see another chart will start appearing. So ensure you click on this chart and clicking on a column. So now location is there. Now next thing is I want to view the how many quantities it has been sold in each location. There you go. That's it. So by clicking on a chart and then clicking on different columns you need, automatically Power BI automatically creates a chart for you, right? Because you see the location is a string data type, so it will go and sit in the x-axis, and whereas the item quantity, you see it's a numeric value. So Power BI automatically assigns some data type based on the data present in it, and you see some aggregations by default. All the numerical values by default assigned as the aggregations over here. You can see sum at the top, whereas for the location, do not summarize, it will not be summarized. So this is the fundamentals. Now as we said, we have drawn the location chart here. Now it's time for us to draw the trend of the time, right? For that, for trend analysis, always it's better to go for the line chart. So this time, instead of clicking on line chart and going for clicking on the columns, I am doing opposite, other way around. How? I'm clicking on the sales date, just click on a sales date and then number of quantities sold. I'm viewing this as a table. Okay, now just clicking on the line chart, the Power BI automatically converts the table into your line chart. So this data contains from the period 2023 till 2025 March. Let's try to understand this. I don't want quarter, I don't want day, so I want to see year and month. This is created as a hierarchy because whatever you choose is a date hierarchy. So these things we will come to that later. Now it's created hierarchy. How can I see at the month level? By default it is at the top level, that is year. Now when you click on this, it will show the month level data, right? So this is what you can able to see here. So this shows the trend of the your data or sales data. Now this is by the location. Now I also need to view the totals, right, as a sum cards. For that I can click outside of the chart. Then there is a card called card, which will show the total KPIs, like how much total items sold, and I can put it here, minimize this. It's just you can adjust, right? Now click outside, then click on this card, then make it here, then click on item amount. So this is how you need to start creating different visuals and charts over here in your Power BI desktop. So let's try to make another chart here. Like we already seen what are the different types of orders, right? Order type, it's online order and offline order. So again, click on this chart and order type, then click on quantity. So I'm focusing only on quantity in this page, like whatever quantity it has been sold. So I'm focusing only on that. Now to make the filters here, right, like what locations it has been sold, I can make it like maybe I want to choose different products across different I will have next chart here, or I can add some filters here over here, like click on it and then click slicer. I want to have the different category, right? I can choose here. So this one, how to change the properties, click on this, then go to format, then slicer settings. Instead of vertical list, I want to convert it as drop down, so it will become a drop down. I will keep it here. So that's it. So basically, like within a few clicks of your data over here, right, you can able to create one report. Then there comes a lot of efforts to make it, beautify it, right? Meaning like you will add some borders, headers and clean it, and then you can do any other stuffs that is related to your reports. So this is about Power BI desktop, how to create your reports, or different options available in Power BI desktop. So to quickly revamp, we have report view, table view, as well as the model view at the left hand side pane, and you have data and then visualization, where you can able to choose different visualizations over here. Then finally you have a filters as well. Let's try to add some filters here. Maybe I want to choose one particular item here, like chain, that will be applied to all the pages. Right now we have only data over here in the page one only. If you have other pages as well, that will also be filtered. So this is how you can able to play around with your Power BI desktop. Let's try to understand more about how to transform your data, because creating a report is very simple if you have a cleaner data and proper modeling. These are the two things you should start focusing on in the upcoming sessions. Let's try to do that.